have mine. Hang on, sorry.
It's okay.
I actually made that mistake that most of us make in the beginning, which is I had forgotten that I had something on in the background. It's crazy.
We all have done it at least once, but more often than
once.
At least.
I've probably done it 3 or 4 times because I'm an overachiever. I mean, so. Oh,
I was wanting to dance more anyway, so it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Here you go. I'm an overachiever.
Okay.
So
there you
everybody, welcome to Casual, where we have Aley of Heart and Soul Connected.
Hi, everybody.
And guess what? We just decided backstage we're going to do another live a little bit later. So you have to like and subscribe. So. And just so that everybody knows, this is being simulcast on both of our channels. So you won't see all of the chat because the show is being simulcast. We will do our darndest to be able to make sure that we see you, we hear you. And when it comes time, hold your request for readings to be able to get to the readings. So
there you go.
So
fortunately for us, you and I get to see everybody, so we know who's here, no matter what channel they're on.
We do see you, everybody. So,
yes.
Aley,
thank you, everybody.
Oh my gosh, thank you, and Aley is fabulous, everybody. Just so that you know. Oh, and she's ready.
Did I do it the wrong way? Oh yes, I'm ready.
Oh,
just sending out a little love, just a little love to everybody.
I love it. I love it. So, Aley, we're going to say hi to some people, but let me ask you, what's one thing, and she didn't know I was going to ask her this, but what's one thing you're grateful for today?
One thing I'm grateful for today. Well, I could be mundane and just say that I'm was able to get up out of bed and enjoy the day, which is always very important. The small things are very important. But I guess what I'm thinking ahead into the future, I'm grateful because I'm going next month down to Sedona. And I'm going to drive down. My husband's going to drive with me, and I'm going to see Linda and Susan Lynn and a few other folks and actually just have a little bit of a vacation in the heat, in the wonderful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And oh my gosh. Yeah, Linda, Susan Lynn,
I think Jen Lynn and it's Freebird Spirit and there's Mel's going as well.
Oh
yes. Yes. Yeah.
I'd love to have some of them on my channel, but
you will.
I have to put my big boy pants on and just email. Because then that way people can say I'm not busy, or let's try this other time. So
I get it. Well, at least you can get yourself etched into their little journal so that they can get you scheduled. Even if it isn't until June, at least you'll have something pending. That's good.
That's true. So everybody, again, remember we're simulcasting. So I see Richie, I see Vanessa, I see Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot. Teresa is live. Craig is here. Hello, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Peter
I hope you feel better.
Peter J. Watts is here. Red Wing. Oh, so many people. Thank you. Maruda is here. Manasa is stopping.
Hi, Manasa. Nice to see you. Yeah.
It's good to see her. She's got lots of things going on for her. So.
Oh, she does. Yes.
Yep. And Pamela is here, Beth, Aspasia Rising, and I just love, oh yeah, and Peter is like going, the beautiful, warm, sunny spring weather is what he's grateful for. So, how is your weather?
We have had our typical rain. We're like all of you. We've had different weather in Seattle than normal. Today is just one of those, or the last few days is just the regular bit of rain that we have. But it doesn't matter because the grass is green now and the trees are it's everything. The flowers are all coming up, so it's really great. Yeah,
it is really great. Viviani's here, Hypnocity. I've missed some other people. Starla is here.
Zena's here. Yeah.
Yes,
Hi, Zena. Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Um,
Pia.
and Pia's life. Lottie is here. Hi.
Lottie. Yeah.
So
Wow. A lot of
this,
people. Yeah.
yes, and
Great.
you know, it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. That is great.
Good.
And
That is good. Yeah.
Ren is here. Hello, Ren.
Oh, in East Lake. Okay. Very nice. Very nice area. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
cool.
good. Yeah.
And actually, Peter J. Watts is here, and Peter is going to be on my channel we're going to be talking about his new book that's out, Anima Mundi,
Absolutely wonderful.
Dialogues,
Wow.
Dialogues with the Earth. And because I have promised, do you have a fae garden or anything like that? A fairy garden?
No, but my husband did buy these little fairies that sort of stream through the trees. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that what that is? Is that what Peter talks about?
Well, Peter talks about connecting with the earth in very specific ways, very shamanic ways, and ways to honor ourselves and the earth and to help keep balance. Peter, that is just a gross generalization, but in a couple weeks, I have him on my channel. We're going to be doing, Jamie and I are going to be doing a book casual about that. But
Good.
I have been,
wonderful.
Yeah. I have been out and about, and I have promised the fae in my yard that I would redo the fae garden before May 1st, before Beltane. So I've been working at that, trying to get it done.
Yeah.
So
and you're not getting any more snow there, are you?
No. And
okay.
Have you heard the old wives' tale, or the tale that the like 3 snows after the forsythia blooms?
Oh,
have you heard?
No.
Okay,
But
that's something here in Ohio that is said.
Okay.
And we had 3 snows. Fortunately, they weren't a lot, but that's okay.
And then the forsythia came out? Have they come out?
And the forsythia is, yes, I had a little bit of a bloom, and I can't wait for it to really go crazy.
Oh, I just don't like that it goes away so fast. It's like one day your whole tree is blooming and the next day it's gone.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's great, Peter. Does Peter have a channel?
Peter does not have a channel. But Pia wanted me to put that up again. But the video is actually already in my in the class. Pia wanted that to be up. So
that's wonderful. Can you get his book on Amazon, or where? Do you have to go to a website?
You can get it through Amazon. It's also available through Lulu. So all of those links are available. And
okay, great.
Peaceful, easy feeling is here. So you're welcome. So this is a casual. So we get to learn about Aley. And listen to here. We'll do this.
Okay.
Please tell me your spiritual journey.
King Gerald.
Yes. Well, So what brought you to where you are today?
It's quite an interesting thing. It was 2020, and there was a real menace in the White House, and I thought the world was going to fall completely apart, and it only semi did. But I remember coming on and watching first Lilac Lantern, Andrea, and then watching Linda G and a few others, Susan Lynn, and so on. And Andrea told me, you should have your own channel. You could. And I thought, what am I going to talk about? And not that I haven't studied my whole life and know a lot of different things about. I'm one of those people that can win at Trivial Pursuit because I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, but not a lot of knowledge about one thing.
Yes. So you're my phone a friend.
That's right. I am your phone a friend. Yes. And then the pressure goes on. But anyway, so my husband and I decided to start this channel, and we started out talking about authenticity and a few other things. And he said to me, no, I just don't want to do this. So I said, well, I'm going to keep doing it. So I said, I'm going to interview folks and talk about things. And it took its course. And as it did, I became more confident about some of my own spiritual pursuits, and then began to read and took some classes again, because it had been a number of years before since I had taken classes. So
Sure.
yeah.
And because you started your YouTube. I did some research.
Okay.
November 21st of 2020.
Yep.
And in that short amount of time, you have over 4,000 subscribers.
I am very, very lucky and very blessed. Yes.
And I have to say, part of it is you're very curious, and I'm going to heap praise in your general direction, so be ready.
Okay.
You're very authentic, and you're very curious, and you make it okay for people to be whomever they are. You make a safe environment.
That's very important to me. Yeah. It's very important to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you started reading Oracle decks when?
Oh boy. Well, I would say that I did probably in 2021, maybe mid-year, but I was doing it with people like Kim, the medium Kim, and I had a Sunday show with Susan Lynn, and she would do medium readings, and I was more the MC, but then she asked me to start reading stuff too. So I did. And then she and I had that bounce, as you well know, when you work with somebody that you can work with. And then I went crazy. I think I'm not very responsible, as you admonish everyone to be, because I have just tons of decks, and I have tarot decks, even though I really don't read tarot, but I love them. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah. And there's absolutely no judgment here about collecting tarot cards, because I have a few. Those of you who have, been on my channel know that I have a few, but so long as it doesn't feel like a burden, it's fine. It's fine. And
I agree.
Peter J. Watch said it's quite a commitment to host a channel correctly. And
you're right, Peter. Yeah.
And you do, because if you've ever everybody, just simply put, go over and like and subscribe to Aley.
Well, thank you. I think that some people say I make it look easy, and I bet you do too, because you can run the chat, you can talk to people, you can work with your person or persons, usually in quite a good flow. And for me, as well as for you, I know that the chat is a very important component of why we do what we do.
Yes. So it really is, because I'm a hardcore extrovert. And so this brings me a great deal of joy. And Ren said, I've tried a few times to have a real channel, but I just don't have whatever it is one must have. I disagree. And I've watched your videos, and I need to email you and go, Ren, come on, let's talk.
It takes a while, Ren, and that's the commitment you have to make. That's the hardest thing. In the beginning, it's very disheartening, but then, maybe you get 100 subscribers and you're like, oh my God, people really want to come here, but it does take a while. And I was telling Gerald this morning that sometimes you can get, quite a number of subscribers, and then YouTube does a purge if people haven't been on your channel for a while to listen or something. You can look like I lost 60 in one day. And I said to Gerald, I couldn't have said anything that bad that made that many people run off,
Yeah. And Nancy Paper Moon Tarot says, I disagree, though I also have done it for a couple of years and have a small following. I figure they're the creme de la creme.
There you go, Paper Moon. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Whoever needs to find you, find you.
Isn't that right? Because that's something that I've said to a lot of people, Aley. There is this beauty in, I think everybody's voice is important.
It is.
Because, and don't apologize for your voice. Just do it. If your technology's bad, then great. Just do it. It'll be part of it'll be part of the story of you.
Right.
And it could be exactly what somebody needs to see. Just be authentic.
Right.
Just be authentic.
The other thing is motivation, and I'm not suggesting, Ren, that you had this motivation, but if you're doing it to make, like a lot of people would like to do it to make a lot of money or to make money, and I know there are channels that are out there that probably do. It's like when you write a book, like Stephen King, he gets money every time, but somebody else may not.
Yeah.
So for me, if I end up making any money, it's just, wow, that's really good. That was nice that happened. But, it isn't my primary source of income. And I do it because I love it. That's the only reason. And I love you guys. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I love it. It's so much fun. So,
yeah. Yep.
So,
I think it's like they say, do what you love, and the money will follow, but not only the money, but the subscriber base will follow. If they want to be with you, they can genuinely tell if you like what you're doing.
I think you're right. I agree with you. I agree with you. And Nancy Papermoon Tarot is going to be reading with me and Richie on Longstash on Longman Tarot the last Friday of the month. So that will be
fun. Yes. Oh, you guys together are a hoot. You'll have a good time. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have a deck that you use the most?
I haven't. This one here is tattered and torn, and so I think it must be this one, even though I haven't read from it consistently in the last couple of months. But it's the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And I love it because it's got some pretty pictures to it with words to it. And, like you do when you read the tarot, you pick out what, like, let's say somebody wanted to know what they should be doing. I would say, oh my God, look how beautiful it is. Go out and create a garden. And if you don't like that, then, try something else new, express your soul, and the colors just really speak to me. So that is one of my first decks that I think I used and enjoy using the most. And as far as material world, I call it, I use this deck, which is the Golden Insights Oracle, because it has more images like a sword, or it has, a fork or whatever. So if you ask me a question, maybe about a job, if you're going to move, if people are, does this friend like you still, or that kind of thing, then I would probably move to that deck. But most recently, I like all the decks by the lady that did the story cards. And I had her on my show. I found her on Etsy. Kathy, her name is Kathy, and she has that deck, and she has two others. This is her most recent one. It's Kathy Nichols. This is one that's it's more flowers and
that's pretty.
She's a beautiful painter. Yeah,
I love that. And just to be clear, everybody should purchase responsibly and know your limits.
Except for me. Yes.
Oh, except Val is here, Dragonfly Crystals, and Lisa said I do it because it brings me joy.
Good reason.
Yeah. Do it, and the money will follow. And Arlene is here. Hello, Arlene. And Craig asked, if you weren't there for me to tell my story about Clara and I, then I'd possibly never have said anything to anyone.
I love Craig. He's been one of my subscribers right from the very get-go, pretty close to it anyway. And he had a really interesting story to tell, and we follow up with him as he goes along. And I think that I know that he goes to lots of different channels, but I have a big special place in my heart for him. He's a doll. He's just the nicest man. Yeah.
Sherry just got that deck and loved it. And Nancy, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have people come on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. If anybody ever wants to come on, if you haven't been recognized and you want people to get to know you a little better, just shoot me an email. I'm happy to hostess you. Yeah.
Yes, Peter, please post it. And you should be a moderator. I'm pretty sure. So definitely. So yeah. So okay.
This one. Yeah. This one,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. This one, yeah. This one, Val.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's one of those things that, okay, there you go, Peter.
Don't have to be sheepish.
No.
Nothing is that bad.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
This is why I love being with you so much, Gerald, because we just bring out the worst in each other.
Oh, wow. That really was bad. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, we're gonna do readings, and we're gonna do a few. So, if everybody is like going, talking Aley, and then everybody's like, oh dear.
I know. My dad was a very big punster, and my kids always, when I ever do it, But anyway,
well, it is fun. I mean, and
yeah.
So that's the thing. Here's something that I've learned about me since I've been on YouTube is, I'm a very serious reader. I take reading very seriously.
Yes, you do.
But I also like to have fun while I'm doing it. And so I try to use humor appropriately.
Right.
To make a point. And so it's one of those things that it takes a little bit of time to balance. And it looks like Deanne had been purged from your channel. Everybody.
Oh, thank you for checking. See, I don't get it. Yes. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Yeah.
So
it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, look, hell, Tarot Stash itself is a pun, guys.
That's very true. That's very true.
And
one of my favorite things, what is it? Groucho Marx said, if I told you I had a nice body, would you hold it against me?
I could go so many different directions.
I know you could.
Yeah, I love it. You notice how she leaned into the camera and she says, I know you could, Gerald.
Mm-hmm. I know Gerald.
Yeah.
It's like we've been together in other lifetimes. I recognized him immediately.
I bet that is true. I bet that is true. So what is it that brings you joy?
What brings me joy? I absolutely love to journal. I journal at least a couple hours a day. I love doing that. I love traveling. I haven't been traveling as much as I used to travel. Mm-hmm. I love teaching as well, but I like less structured teaching. Like, so I'm going to I'm doing a community college class, the one that's, what do you call it? You don't get credit for it. It's just for people in the community. And I'm doing a spirituality class starting next week. And that brings me joy because I like that people are interested enough to want to come and explore what's there that they didn't know anything about. So I guess it's the aha that people have when something new that they had never thought about before. Sort of just, and I'm not taking credit for it, but I'm just allowing it to happen. And I like that.
Yeah, and I would imagine that you're helping to create the environment for that aha to happen.
Right. Right. So I tell people there are no wrong answers right from the very beginning, and most of their teachers don't tell them that. But you got to give me a compelling reason why you believe the way you do.
Sure.
That's all. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So, because I know you do a lot of stuff on your YouTube channel. And you are doing some pre-recorded messages for Ascended Masters. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I thought it would be so much fun because I've done the Tarot Major Arcana last year, I guess it was, and I did them archetypal with the Jungian perspective of the Tarot. And I don't even read the Tarot. But I am interested in the Tarot, but I'm more interested in the story. Mm-hmm. And so then I thought, well, what's next? I think I want to do the Ascended Masters. Well, then I thought I did my first one because I wanted to do the Buddha. And then I thought, it would be more fun if other people presented. And I just sort of talked to them about it. And so there are a lot of them that I didn't even know. And so we've had some Ascended Masters, some goddesses or gods. And we're really only at the tip of the iceberg. We've still got a long way to go, but we usually only go for about 20 minutes. because people, when they're learning something or hearing about something, after about 20 minutes, if you don't change it up, they're either asleep or moved on,
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun and working with everybody doing it. And I want you to do one too. So there.
I know. And I'm going, well, which one? I don't
Which
know.
one?
I don't know.
It will come to you. It will
Yes.
come to you.
Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot said, I really feel that TarotTube is a place for us to find past life connections.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Blue Crescent. Yeah.
It makes total sense.
I believe we all made the decision we would meet here at this place in this time. And we're meeting up with each other all the time. And our community is just expanding itself so much.
It really is. And I think that's part of the shift that's going on.
It is.
I think that's an important shift. Right now I have 4 readings starred, so we can take a couple of more. And we can do that.
Psychic Dummy.
Dummy is here.
The Psychic Dummy's here. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what do you have coming up on your channel? And of course, I went to college to ask her a question right as she was taking a drink from her beverage. So
that's okay. Did you check the syllabus? I mean,
well, yes, but I didn't want to come across like I was an overachiever again, because nobody, I don't want to be that guy.
You didn't want the other classmates to know that you had actually read it. So you're asking a question that's on it just because you want me to say that and make me look like the bad guy.
I want you to be the authority. The authority. Oh my gosh.
The authority. Oh, thank you, dear. Authority. All right. So let's see. Wednesday, I'm on with the Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. I believe it's Marina's turn this week. I'm not 100% sure, but we simulcast. So, and that's always at 4:00 Pacific time. Right. And then Dream Detective Kate and I are again on Dreams at 6 p.m., where we'll be talking about, various dreams. So you can leave your dream on the community board and we can bring it in, and it's so much fun. And I'm going to be on with Deanne at noon on Thursday. She's coming to my channel, so I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun.
And what's Deanne's channel name? Do you remember?
Deanne is the Shield Maiden. I can't think of
Deanne Shield Maiden. Okay.
Shield Maiden. Yeah.
Okay. That's lovely.
And
on my channel tomorrow, I have a deck casual with Jamie and Eric. We are talking about the Inkwitch Tarot and
pretty.
Endless Oracle. So those are going to be great. And then next Monday, I have a casual with Tanis and Michelle Marie. I have been on their channel a couple of times, and so we're going to be having a good time. Thank you,
Excellent.
Valerie. Look at Valerie.
Yes, that was very nice, Valerie. Thank you. I just want to shout out to you, Craig. I can see that you're driving to your visit. I just want to send you lots of love and good outcomes. So let us know. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And Lisa said, these things bring me joy: singing, reading cards, making guardian angel pendulums, dancing, butterflies, rainbows. And when I'm feeling blue, I try to try one of those go-tos.
Wonder. So. She is just such a sweetheart. I love her to death, and she'll have to come back on again. She has been on with me before, but hey, yeah.
Thank you,
Deanne. Thank you.
Yeah. And okay, so I have I have room for one more question. I have Hypnocity, Lisa, Zena's Place, Valerie S, Star Midnight, and Vanessa. So do one more. And it's like, yes, Deanne, very conservative state now, and this community keeps me sane and entirely, but almost. So
understood. Yep.
So
chocolate, definitely chocolate. Yes, I agree. That brings me joy. Absolutely. It's not good for my diabetes, but I still like it. Yeah.
Okay. Now my question is it dark or milk?
I think I like milk better, but dark is better for us, isn't it? Isn't dark better for? I like white chocolate too.
It's not really chocolate though, is it? Don't come for me, YouTube. It's, you know.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe
I don't
not
know.
in the regular sense of the word, but I like anything with caramel in it. Oh my god, Cadbury
I love a
caramel
good
egg.
one. Yes, yes.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I'm a fan of chocolate, so you know, I'm good with that.
Uh-huh.
I'm good with that.
Uh-huh.
So, and
Mm.
okay. All right. So, let's do some readings. And by the way, the readings are for entertainment purposes only. Blah blah blah. So,
Oops, wrong way. There you
let's
go.
say for oh my gosh, you had a mug made
My
out.
husband got me this for Christmas and my sign.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yes, I
You
know.
should like marry him or something.
I only get to see him once every other week, so.
Oh, all right.
But you know, I also have this. Wrong way.
Oh
Oops.
yeah,
There's
that's
Philly.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, because Jamie's not watching, everything is better with tiny hands.
That's right. I love tiny hands. That's right.
Yes. And Beth said, Aspasia Rising, I loved watching her decide whether she should tell the truth or say it's what's healthier. You know, like we were all watching that. It's like, yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
Psychic Dummy, I don't have a preference of what you call me, so long as you do not call me late for dinner or
Me
breakfast.
either. Late for dinner, no breakfast. That's right. Yep.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, so our first question is Hypnocity.
Okay.
So,
Oh, honey.
sorry, Hypnocity.
I am too, though. I have been the last couple of days. Oh, why are you so depressed?
And, oh, Alex loves their tiny hands as well, Psychic Dummy.
Ah, yes. Well, it's very close to what Alex's hands are. That's why.
I would think so, but
Yeah.
Alex, are your hands? Can you manipulate your hands? Because these can't pick things up.
I don't think that those hands can be manipulated, can they, Alex? No, they're just sort of there. Yeah.
So.
Oh, is it Lord Stash or King Stash? Mm.
You know. Yeah,
There are lots of
going around. Yeah.
No comment.
No comment. So.
What do we got here? Let's see.
So, what's going on in this city?
There's something I read that said we get depressed when we want to be somewhere else and we're stuck where we are, or something like that. And I remember that making sense to me. It's like you can't make it happen fast enough. You can't change the outcome of it. So it's like it's pushing you down back into where you are and reminding you to be here or something like that.
Yeah. Hypnocity said it'll pass. I know, but I need some connection.
Doesn't help right now. Oh, yes, he does look like the Pope. Are you Pope Pius?
Oh, ooh, I'd like a pie. Ooh, that's good. Anyhow, okay. So, okay, so here, Hypnocity, here's something that I have for you is I have the Empress and I have the Emperor.
Ooh.
And so what this is suggesting for me is that part of it is there feels there it could feel, oh, those are backwards. It could feel like you're not in balance, that what we're going to do and how we're going to do it are not syncing up. It's sort of like that time, you know, I don't know if about some of you, but when mom and dad, when my parents when they weren't in sync, everything was just uncomfortable until they figured it out and they started to get in line. So this feels very much like it's important. So make sure that you're listening to both sides so that so that everybody feels heard. And then that way you'll be able to let go. This is the 8 of Cups. you'll be
Ooh,
able to let go of that which doesn't help you.
there you go. And
So,
I think that that actually is the lesson there, is letting go of perceived control of the situation,
yeah.
um, and letting it flow. Because what I get is you're in the midst of growth, and growth does sort of bring you down in a way. I don't know about you, but I get tired more when I'm depressed, or I just want to go to sleep or whatever. But growth is happening. It says here, you'd like to lasso that thing. You want to lasso your growth. But a baby angel is saying, tamper it down a bit here, tamper it down. It's coming, let it go. So you've put up your shield, and that's a lot of work to put up a shield. Put the
Uh-huh.
shield down and release it and walk away, because
Yeah.
it's coming. It's promised. Honestly, we're all promised. We're just not told the time. We're not told the time. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say, Hypnocity, I'm pulling a radical abundance card, and this is friendship. And it's part of what you said. And so look at the friends that you have, and maybe it's time for you to actually do something to, have a cup of tea, or go out and see somebody, or even have a phone call.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yep. Or that's why she comes here. She comes here just to get a little bit of a, yeah.
I think that's perfect. Well, thank you.
That's nice.
And
Yeah.
so then we have Zena's Place.
Oh,
Lisa.
Zena.
Zena's buttering us up because, she knows we're.
Oh, just sweet.
There
She
we
wants a
go.
good reading. Yeah.
Powerful conduits, So.
I could
So
I could whip out my 8-ball too, I got an 8-ball here.
I
Yeah.
love a magic 8-ball. Oh my God. I
Let's see
love
what
it.
it
You're
says.
welcome, Hypnocity.
It
Hi, Jonathan.
says,
Oh, what does it
hi,
say?
Jonathan. You may rely on it, it says. You may rely on it. You may rely on a really good reading. All right. There you go.
There you go.
Yes, Gerald does have a lot of cool toys. Don't you have tiny feet as well?
I do have tiny feet, and I have not polished the nails on the feet.
Okay.
So they're not
All right.
necessarily, they need a pedicure.
Are these
So.
from Trump prototypes? Did he sit for these?
Oh my God! There's nothing in my house that is orange anymore.
Oh, okay.
So never. Star Midnight is here. Hi, Star Midnight.
Hi, Star Midnight. Yeah.
So.
Oh.
And, Lisa Niedermeyer was got lost in the library browsing.
That's your favorite place to be, or was at one point.
Right. Oh, and Deanne said, so weird. Right before Aley said, I know Gerald, made this past life remark, I looked at Gerald and Aley's faces simultaneously and thought, they knew each other before. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So.
Oh, there you go, Hypnicity. Yeah.
Oh, I have little feet, and I love little feet. Okay. So, hi, Angela. Cartomancy Mesquite is lurking.
Oh, Angela. Hi, girl. Good to see you. All right.
All right, Lisa. What do we got for Lisa?
Oh, this is so what I did was I pulled some from this Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I pulled a sacred laws of spiritual awakening of the sacred laws of the universe. So here we go. So here's this angel of the 7 chakras. Look at you. This is how you come across. You bring power, truth, and connection, because you are power, truth, and connection, Lisa. So you bring that right to all the things that you do. And you're singing. I'm feeling your singing aligns you, because that air breathing in and out is something that you do. The second one is you have Archangel, is it Regul? I don't know how you pronounce it.
Okay.
But he's the archangel of justice, harmony, and solutions. So you bring that to all the things that you do as well. I know you work with the Lenormand cards, and when you bring those cards in, you are like the expert on those cards. Honestly, every time I watch you, I think to myself, I wish I could read those as well as you do, because you're really good at it. Yep.
Yeah.
The last one I get is you get a personal guide. You have we're part of your spirit family, but you also have a guardian angel who is a personal guide of yours. So not only do you have a guide, but that guide is an angel. And so they're really standing there helping you. And the best one is the spiritual growth one is the law of love. Your heart knows no bounds. And I think you do the things you do to honor your mother. That's why you named it Zena's Place. And there's this soul connection that just goes circular.
Yep.
Yes, it is Zena.
Yep.
It is Zena. Yeah. Yeah.
And Maruda said Reg-UL.
Oh, it's Rag-UL. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Maruda.
So,
yeah.
And so what I have for you, Lisa, is I have the 7 of Cups, which is, this is a card of dreaming of all of the possibilities, looking at it and having all of that. And then I have the Star, which is this. I love the Star card because it's the universal blessing. It's that card that says, yes, I see you and you are a star. And then I have the Ace of Swords. So yes, thank you, Lisa. So what I'm thinking is okay, so you're dreaming about lots of possibilities. It's the 7.
That's her card, the 7 of Cups.
Lots of possibilities. And then you have the Star, to where you go, ooh, I'm going to do that one. And then you take action for it. So it feels very much like this is new. This is coming. And, I am going to pick a Radical Abundance card to see what can support you with that. Oh, look, prosperity.
Oh my God, look at that. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh.
And the other thing to remember is prosperity shows up in multiple ways. It's not just the financial, but how wealthy are we? And it's not just about money.
Right. Yep. So, wealth of friends, wealth of love, wealth of being. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So, all right. We have Valerie S, Star Midnight, and then Vanessa S, and that should take us to the hour. So Valerie S, are you still here? Yeah, prosperity is a good one, isn't it, Lisa?
Oh, I know. I know. Wow.
And by the way, like and subscribe to both of our channels, because we're going to schedule something in May.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about something, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
There you go. Something new. Yeah.
Yeah. Something new.
It's always fun to mix it up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, and I do see Valerie here. Yes. So here we go, Valerie.
Yeah, Valerie's here.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow, different. Okay, can I go? Is it okay if I go?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I have the fractal deck here that I really love. It's I've only started using it, and I feel they're just beautiful colors that are on it. So the first thing I get here is contact.
Ooh.
Contact. So I'm getting the feeling that you either are being contacted or you will be contacted because of something they want to recognize you for. So there's recognition coming. Now, it could be a small recognition or a very big recognition. It doesn't matter. But it's somebody appreciating you or wanting you for who you are, and or honoring you for what you've done, or appreciating you, like, if you've done something for a neighbor or something like that. So, but I really love these cards. They're just gorgeous. And if you put these two together, don't you get green? I think a blue and a yellow was a green. So there's very healing energy coming out of this. And look at this. Use your voice. Use your voice. And look, it does look sort of like your neck and vocal cords, because look at the blue. So your voice is being heard. And the final one I get is a 22 card, which is fabulous. You are being called to be a journey guide. And in doing such, you may do some traveling. You may change your location. Are you planning a vacation? Or maybe you're doing something on a vacation that brings you recognition and the ability to use your voice. I'm not sure. But I see this, it's within the realm of possibility right now. So, oh my goodness. Look, you got the world hovering above your hands.
I love that. I love that.
It's gorgeous.
And I have, Valerie, for you today. This is the Magician, which says you have all of the power and all of the possibilities. You have the abilities. And then I have the Four of Swords, which says, for today, go be productive and then give yourself a bit of a break. And then I have another four, which is the Four of Cups. And what's great about this Four of Cups is I like how one cup is filling the next cup and the next cup and the next cup. Yes. And so this is one of those. I think it's important to remember that taking time for yourself shows that it's okay to do that. You're living by example, and it doesn't have to be a long time, but it's so very important.
Absolutely.
So I love that. So we got two fours, which are about foundations. So very, very important.
Wow. So, and that would be the same thing. If you learn about something with you, use your voice to tell others about it. It's funny. We sometimes find something out and we don't know if the person is willing to hear what we want to share, if they're open to it, because there's a lot of people that aren't, but there's so many people that are. Don't be afraid to share your story.
Absolutely. And you did see Patricia is here. Hello.
Hello, Patricia.
So, right. And so Star Midnight, and then Vanessa is next. Vanessa will be our last one. Everybody, while you're here, make sure you like and subscribe to both of our channels.
Please.
You're welcome, Valerie. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And yes, I'm using, this is the Spectral World Tarot, for those of you who are asking.
I know, they're so pretty. I was telling Gerald when he first used them on Kelly's show, I think it was, I said they look like Peter Max, what he would have done. Yeah. If you old people can remember Peter.
Max. Star Midnight, are you here? Thank you, Valerie. That was
thank you, dear. Oh,
it was very sweet. Well, if Star Midnight's not here, we're still reading for them.
Okay.
That's just the way we roll today.
We roll that way.
Yes. So
she could come back and listen later if she wants.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm making sure that I move that up there. So, beautiful.
Oh, she's here. Oh, thanks for subscribing to Tarot Stash. Yay. That's awesome. All right.
Star Midnight.
Oh. All right, Star Midnight. I've got the gratitude card. We've all been talking about gratitude this morning. Make sure that whatever it is you're grateful for, even if it's chocolate or if it's coffee or if it's getting to sleep an extra hour, make sure that you verbalize it. It's always better to, if you can, to say it out loud. But if you can't, you certainly can write it, or you can believe in it. You can spend a moment thinking about it. Synchronicity comes in next. This is a beautiful card. Look at all, and it's right there is the word. It's very small, but synchronicity is coming in. And look, the sun is upside down. or its eyes are upside down anyway, peering
That's
at you.
Peter Max, isn't it?
Uh-huh. No, this isn't. This is from
No,
Kathy
I know,
Nichols.
but
Oh, but yeah,
the
yeah,
silly,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Silliness, 60s and 70s stuff. Yeah. Um, yeah. So it looks like be on the lookout. Be grateful for the synchronicities. I'm going to just add those two together because they're going to bring you much success. I was just reading a book. I already knew this anyway, but it said, most people, I think it's 97% of people live and perceive just their outside illusion of the world, but don't go any deeper. They don't know about symbols. They don't know about, to look for the synchronicities or the music or anything else that goes on. Let's all be part of that 3% because we can be. You can be, and your whole life will transform because all of a sudden you'll start interacting with it. And it will happen before you even know it because
yes.
you, girl, are the queen. Look at that. I know. She's got the same crown you do. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Put your
You are the queen.
crown on.
Woo-hoo.
Well, and I'm gonna jump really quickly into that because I have the 6 of Cups, which is the card about sharing your emotions.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes it's referred to as the nostalgia card, but I love just the balance of sharing, because that's what's very important when we share our emotions and our spiritual experiences and our dreams.
Yeah.
That then it really, really comes through. And I'm saying dreams because Star Midnight, I got the moon for you. And I'm wondering if your dreams of late have been very powerful because it looks like this moon is whispering to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whispering to you. So I would say pay attention to that and enjoy the swirling around that. Then I have the 3 of Swords, which is the card of
Beautiful.
some disappointment. But if you double the 3, then you get the 6.
True.
And so if you actually allow yourself to feel what you feel and use it as a pinch to do a little something different, then that actually can be helpful. I like to say that the 3 of Swords, it can be a card that's challenging for a lot of people. I say, okay, first of all, calm down a bit and consider, I go, Queen,
Please.
calm down.
But look what's in the heart, Gerald. There's so much going on.
There is so much going on because we have the swirls. We have the swirls here. We have this exchange here. So I think one of those things about that is it's the pinch to do something, and to be okay with that. So, and your radical abundance card, Star Midnight, is grounded.
There you go. Oh, look at that picture! Is adorable.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I am the walrus.
Cuckoo. And so, and I think it's also, while all of this stuff is going on, I mean, and you have had some dreams, honor those, get out and do some, whatever grounding helps you, whatever it is that helps you to ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Dancing, music, chocolate, drinking extra water, those sorts of things. So
we're so close to the ability to be outside. I think all of us are chomping at the bit to do it. Some of us can already, but some can't.
Absolutely. So thanks, Star Midnight. And Vanessa S is up. So I love it. The walrus was Paul. And Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot, said, yeah, that 3 of Swords can really help us focus on the ideas that will go far. True.
It's true.
True.
I think you can look at cards, the tarot cards, in so many different ways, just like the oracles. But when you see these cards that normally portend something uncomfortable, like the 3 of Swords, you say to yourself, but there's always something inside of it that's a gift to you. So, yeah,
exactly. And let's face it, tarot is just about telling a story. What story do we want to tell ourselves?
That's right. Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. Vanessa, we're going to give you a general reading. And
Okay.
everybody, in the meantime, please make sure you know the routine. Like and subscribe. All of
Mm-hmm.
the links to Aley's channel are below in my video, including some of the links to when she has hosted me on her channel.
Ah, yes. We have a lot
So,
of fun, Gerald. Thank you. I've been looking forward to coming on here for a long time. So
yes.
thank you. Yeah.
Yay.
Should
So,
we do, after we do Vanessa, should we just do a general community reading?
I
Can we
love
do that?
that. I love
Okay.
that. Yes. Yes, we
All
will.
right. All right.
So, because everybody is watching us and taking time out of
That's
their
right.
day, and I appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
Vanessa, what do we got?
Mm.
Hmm. Sometimes it's hard to pick. Oh, gee, I can't lay out all the cards.
What are they just flying out?
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you want me to go first?
You can go. Yep.
Okay. Vanessa, recently you've been taking some action. You've been the Knight of Swords, making
Mm-hmm.
things happen, which is extremely powerful. And when I look at this sword is sharp in many ways. And the swords are about your intellect. And I would say you're probably pretty intelligent. And you would probably say, no, you're not, but you are. And own it, because the world is possible for you. This is what's,
Oh,
this is the world. Everything is possible. You're finishing things up, and the next thing is showing up, and it can work really quite nicely for you. Because then we have the Wheel of Fortune.
oh my God.
Yeah, and this, what is great about this is in the center here with the wheel. What's important for the wheel is if you stay centered and you stay grounded, then the wheel spins, but we're not as impacted as if we weren't and we were on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And so stay grounded. Take some time to find your center. And then your radical abundance card is willingness. Holy mackerel.
Oh,
Have
there
some,
you go.
be
Yeah.
willing to try new things.
Adventure. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
You know
amazing.
what that the Wheel of Fortune card also reminds me of a kaleidoscope. When you look in there, you can move
Yes,
around the parts and make different colors. Yeah.
that's
Let the
true.
world is your oyster. Yeah. That's
Well
awesome.
said. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, and I like her radical abundance card as well. Okay.
Hmm.
So you're just surrounded by joy. I don't know whether or not you feel joyful, but look around, because there's much to be joyful for. Each day, of course, the animals and the flowers and so on. And joy is such an uplifting way of feeling. If we can get to that point, it really brings us closer to source. You also have the crystal vision.
Mm.
I don't know if you know this. Maybe you do. I don't, because I don't know I've not read for you before, but it looks to me like you have the possibility of third eye business here. So I'm not sure if you know that or you're working with it, but it's showing up. So to me, it's like you've got it. You've got the vision.
Mhm.
So it says here, it will give you strength, and it will keep you grounded, but also like a willow tree, it will bend for you when you need it to bend for
Yes.
you. A lot of other trees don't. They're solitary and they don't
Mhm.
bend, but willow trees do. So, and you're down there right by the water. So you have to be really strong with the winds that come there.
I
The
love it.
last card I got is I'm not sure, because I almost didn't read it. And I said, no, I need to read it. And it's the sister card.
Hmm.
I don't know if you have a sister.
Mhm.
She looks almost Grecian, but she's also got a feather in her cap. So I don't know. It could be a sister is watching over you or learning from you, or you learn from her, or it could be a person that's a friend that's like a sister, but
Yeah.
this person's very important to you. So they're helpful on your path.
I love
Okay, I hope that resonates. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Vanessa.
Yes,
And
Vanessa.
so, okay, so we're going to finish up while everybody is liking and subscribing to the channel. I'm totally working it. Totally working it. And so, and again, thank you for for hanging on with the simulcast.
Yeah.
This has worked out very well, Aley. I hope it was good for
so.
you.
Yeah, so I think it has too. Yeah.
So.
And people will get to know you if they haven't seen you before, and vice versa. It's just really nice. So.
And Vanessa said, "Wow, thank you so much. You're very welcome."
All right, good. Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're doing some energy, I guess, for the week for everybody that's watching either right now or watching later. All right.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start and go.
Yep.
This is the Two of Cups. So many people spent time with family and friends over the weekend. And so there's a lot of overflowing emotion. And I picked that word carefully because sometimes it was fun, sometimes it was painful, but lots of things are overflowing. And I think here's the thing is that it was a great opportunity, and it's still a good opportunity for us to intermingle with our energies, because that was the Two of Cups. Then it's the Page of Cups. So this is suggesting, first of all, drink more water, people. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Because especially as the sun stays out longer, we need to stay hydrated. But also, it's okay to have emotions. They are what they are. They're neither good nor bad. They just are. So honor that, because toward the end of the week, it's going to feel like a bit of a struggle. This is the Seven of Swords. It's going to feel like it's getting us down. It's getting us down. And to get us through the week is, oh, look, we have joy.
So, we can find the joy in the day. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love that. Find the joy.
Yeah. So. I love that. Okay. So, yes, we are going through some beginnings. We've been waiting for these new beginnings to come up for us. And this week we've been seeing some, but we're going to see more. Because we have a longing. We have such a longing for things to go back to normal, and for us to be able to paint a different picture of how the world is in our life. We don't want this upset and this, upheaval of things. Yeah. And so people are starting to communicate, and information is coming in. Look at it, it's all coming in, and it's going both ways. And there's a lot of communication. And so the last card it says is just trust the process. Trust the process. We're all going to be all right. Focus on the joy. There you go. Focus on the joy. Wow. Fabulous. Have a wonderful week.
Yeah, everybody have a great week, and be nice to each other and be nice to yourself.
Yep.
So everybody have a good rest of your week. Bye. Yeah. Thanks, Aley.
Thank you, Gerald. I had